Hey yo, what is up? You're looking at the newest pad from Tenta-X called the Octo-Grip. Now I'm supposed to have two pads to unbox today, the other being the Octo Sense, which I'll put a picture of here, which features a sort of a Doctor Strange graphic printed on the pad. But unfortunately, Amazon's fulfillment center seemed to have shipped it out to someone else, but that's okay. What we have here is a nice lavender colored control pad. We'll cover the surface and the base of the pad and why you should pay attention to this company, Tenta-X. Firstly, the pad comes flat pack. Now, not just regular flat pack, but let me show you. Artisan quality flat pack. Here's the comparison, okay? This, oh, I'm shaking the camera. Oh my god, this box is so big. Here's the comparison, the Tenta-X flat pack box. And let me squeeze in the Artisan flat pack box. It's identical, exactly the same front and back. Well, Artisan has an extra print here and there, but let me squeeze out this box to show you. Literally the same design, same box, corrugated card box. They use the exact same type of box design, and the corrugated card box for this minimalist, nondescript, low impact packaging. Now this says something about the company and its target audience. The kind of Muji-ish approach is commendable because they are banking on the quality of their product to carry the brand. The savings on the packaging material can be used on R&D or maybe paying their employees a better wage, and I got respect for that. It's good for an environment because they're not making colorful plasticky stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of plasticky stuff, the pad does come in a sleeve inside the cardboard box, so this sleeve is pretty useful for storage, or put your other pads in it, or do whatever you want to do with it. But that plastic sheet, I would say, is the only extra thing that is more than an artisan style pad, I suppose. Now the pad itself measures 490 by 420, which is exactly the same as an artisan, and has a poron-like base. They don't say it's poron, it's poron-like. It measures 3.5 millimeters. I measured it. The tightest I got it was 3.5. Sometimes it measures 3.6, 3.7. They don't claim to be poron, and if I had to describe it, I'd say it's a slightly denser poron base that also sticks to your desk like adhesive tape. Let me demonstrate the floppy test versus the Artisan Extra Soft here. Here's the Tenta Octo-Grip. If I lift it up, you can see it keeps its shape pretty well. It's not very floppy. It has some rigidity to it, just like that secret Pulsar mousepad I was testing earlier this week. Let me show you the other one. I get it. And here's the Artisan. Now you can see clearly the Artisan is way floppier, way softer, way mushier. You can see my fingers poking through the pad here as I'm lifting it up. So yeah, this is the difference. The poron base is very light and airy. If you pick up an Artisan, you will know it is a very light pad. very airy. The Poron base is like very squishy. It looks like there's a lot of air into it, you know, like a batter when you mix it up and you whip it up, you whip up a batter and you put a lot of air into it, it becomes fluffy. That's what artisan Poron base is like. While the Tenta-X is more of a denser, thicker material, heavier and stiffer. Now overall the base is very good, and I won't even mention the side stitchings because all premium level pads already know how to make the below the surface stitchings, and this brand is no different. You can see me not being able to move it. Even when I'm lifting the corners, I have to actually lift the entire pad in order to adjust it and to make it straight because of that sticky Poron like base. Now the best part, the surface. It's described as a controlled surface, but let's be real here. When people say control pad, the standard is the Artisan Zero, and there's just no two ways about it. You can't escape from it. You're always going to be compared with an Artisan Zero when you talk about control pads. However, I wouldn't say this is a Zero clone because it's not. The weave itself resembles nothing that I've seen before. It has some type of zigzag pattern. Let me put it in here on the side, which I took a picture of. It has a zigzag pattern which I found quite unique. For all intents and purposes, this is a Zero competitor, and if I'm being truthful to myself, it's just as good, if not better than a Zero. I think most companies that make Artisan Zero companies that compete with the Artisan Zero nowadays are doing it better than Artisan Zeros, and there's just no two ways about it. It's clear as day how good the new Zero competition is, to be honest. The color is a soft lavender, and although it may look kind of vibrant on camera and on the website, it looks in real life it looks closer to a pastel type color, just like the Zero Dye Orange. It looks much brighter and vibrant on camera than it does in real life. One of the most disappointing things I experienced with the Zero was the representation of the orange color, because on all the pictures you see online and YouTube videos, the orange looked vibrant and it looked like it popped, right? It looked like it popped. But when you have it in your room, in your regular room lighting conditions, it was more like muted, and in some conditions even looks more like a peach color. Let me post a picture here to show you what the color actually looks like in real life. This lavender purple. Now from the website it says Octo-Grip fabric is tailored for those seeking ultimate control because it boasts low static friction, high dynamic friction and exceptional stopping power. Well, it means low static friction. It means you're gonna be micro aiming very easily because there's low static friction. High dynamic friction means you're going to be tracking really well, and exceptional stopping power means you're going to be flicking to your targets and hitting your targets no problem. Designed to meet the demands of control enthusiasts, the fabric offers a secure grip and heightened resistance to movement. Its specialized composition ensures precise control and remarkable accuracy. I'm going to put this to the test. We're going to do the Kovacs thing and we're going to find out. A year ago, you wouldn't call this a control pad. But pads nowadays are getting faster and faster, and this pad is just a smidgen slower than the Hayate Otsu, in my opinion. And it's now considered a control pad. Now to me, this is pretty quick and smooth pad. There's some texture to the surface, like a 400 grit sandpaper. If you're a sleeve enjoyer, this pad will give you road rash, and your mom will have to take you to the ER for a tetanus shot. This thing is not made for sleeves, I don't think. I'm going to main this pad for 7 days straight and do the once a day Kovacs thing to see what they said about the improved accuracy is true or not. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this video of the Tenta-X Octo-Grip. See you in a week's time. Bye.